A new study revealed many Americans cannot recall basic details of the Holocaust, and millennials are especially struggling to answer questions correctly.
Zach Merchant tells us how some of Central Georgia's rabbis are urging people to get better educated.
On Holocaust Remembrance Day, a new study brought some unwelcome news to Jewish community leaders. According to the report commissioned by the Conference on Jewish Material Claims Against Germany, 22% of millennial respondents either hadn't heard or weren't sure if they'd heard of the Holocaust. 11% of all adults fell into that category. And 58% of Americans surveyed said something like the Holocaust could happen again. 41% of adults didn't know what Auschwitz was, and among millennials, that number was 66%. To four-decade veteran Rabbi Larry Schlesinger, those stats are alarming.
If we don't keep it somewhat in the forefront of human history, and especially modern history, then we're just going to forget about it, and it will happen again.
He says education is important, but current Temple Beth Israel Rabbi Aaron Sadaloff says that can be tough, especially with young people, even of the Jewish faith.
You know, with young kids, you don't want to talk about the dirgy, difficult, malicious parts of Judaism.
The good news is that same study suggested most people support studying the Holocaust. 93% of respondents said all students should learn about the Holocaust while at school, and 80% said it is important to keep teaching the subject so it doesn't happen again. And that's all welcome news for Rabbi Schlesinger and Sadaloff. In Macon, Zach Merchant, 13 WMAZ, Eyewitness News.
Rabbi Schlesinger said one of the challenges is there are fewer and fewer living Holocaust survivors in Jewish communities, which can make it harder for people to really connect with that part of the past.